Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic mod Monday. Today we have an Irish map, iconic Soviet buildings, and some churches. Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic mod Monday. Today we have an Irish map, iconic Soviet buildings, and some churches. Right, 30-ish mods released in the last 7 days. A lot of skins released as well, a lot of iconic buildings, so if you go and check it out, you're gonna find something nice for yourself. All the links of these mods are in the description of the video. Right, let's butcher the Russian language. Новый, Kuzovnoy, Corpus, ZiL by the Neb Aesthetic. The Novy okay, so you have the English description as well. Novy, Kuzovnoy, Corpus, NKK of the Likachev plant, that would be ZiL. Car bodies were produced here from welding to painting. It was built 1984-1989 as a part of the next reconstruction of the enterprise. It's located in Moscow on Autozavodskaya Street. In 2014 it was reconstructed into a residential complex. The game is presented as a car factory. The number of workers 1,000. Tension building consists of two parts, workshop itself and the ABK administrative housing building. Instructions for stacking in the last picture. Anyway, so there's another one. This is just one of the buildings that I presented. The other one is a different mod. This is the factory part, so just a heads up. We're gonna talk about this part. So if we go to the vehicle production line, there we go. So this is the Novy Kuzovnoy, sorry for butchering that, cost 260,000. It's a little bit more expensive than the vanilla one. Let me just check the vehicle production line. It's way bigger. I think it should be a little bit more expensive due to the size of the plant itself, and also price tag of these buildings usually should be a little bit higher just because it looks like it should be more expensive. Other than that, I think the facade and everything else is extremely highly detailed. I really like the details on this. A little bit of bright colors of the, I think it's ventilation system on the top. That's a little bit of a downside. The windows look great as well, and this is a main entrance, even though it doesn't look like that, but this is the main entrance to the facility. Well, one of several. On the other side we have just these fire escapes as going in and out, and that's about it. Anyway, there you go. It's more expensive than vanilla. It does have better productivity because of the more people working there, so take it as you wish. I don't think it's too cheaty. It's still quite expensive. Link in description of video. Neb Aesthetic and Military Academy of the General Staff. The building of the Military Academy of the General Staff of the USSR, Russian Federation, was built in 1988. It's located in Moscow in Troparevo district. The game is presented as a university of the Communist Party. Number of workers 200, number of teachers 300, maximum number of students 2,000. This version of the building is simplified model of the real one. Screenshots made by Lex overhaul textures. Anyway, so this is extremely beautiful building. I mean, on the outside, the design of building is really beautiful. There is some lacking things, like I know that these textures, for example, come from the game. I think it's gravel roads. I think they look a little bit on ugly side here. Just a personal opinion, nothing personal. The rooftops, I think they look magnificent. I like the details on the cracked bitumen on top, I think it's bitumen. We have something, is this supposed to be a star here? Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure in the real building it should be like a hammer and sickle or a star here. And you have actually on every corner one of these. What is this, like thunder protection or something? I'm not sure, but the building looks quite large and imposing. Right, so this would be the university for the Communist Party, headquarters of the Communist Party. You have the one over here, there we go. So this is the one, 256,000 rubles. It is a little bit more expensive than the vanilla one, but again, as the previous building as well, I think it should be a little bit more expensive just because of the size of the building. So yeah, that's take it as you wish, same as previous one. Link in description of video. Wanderer 2006, Gosbank Novosibirsk 1930. Now there's a description only in Russian, so I'm not gonna be butchering that. My Russian is really bad. But what this is the political university, or I think it's the, let's just double check, the headquarters of the Communist Party. As you can see here, this is a small university. Compared to vanilla ones, cost 32,500. Who's dyslexic here? It's a little bit more expensive than the smaller vanilla one, which is absolutely not a cheaty thing. Absolutely great. It does have a road connection, unfortunately, but hey ho, you can have both things. Again, this is a really beautiful building. I really like the facade. It looks quite realistic for a new building, or an older one as well, and definitely looks like it's from 1930s. A lot of really nice details here, so I really appreciate that. This is a keeper for me, at least. Anyway, another cheaty mode, link in description of the video. Jutland and Baroque Church 3. It looks like it's 18th century or 18, says there. Based on a real building, no, 17, my bad. Based on a real building in Pszczółków, my bad, Poland, finished in 1687, so this number 17 probably means 17th century church, which you can see it here, absolutely beautiful. This is, I think, one of the closest ones that looks from Oolykee's hometown as well, as a Catholic church. I think it's similar in size. It's definitely different design. It's not the same church, but kind of looks like this. Anyway, churches, unfortunately, we can't compare to anything, but I can tell you how much this one costs. If we go for the churches and see the latest one, that would be, here we go, 27,000 rubles. Compares to some of the more popular ones, 29,000 rubles from Rob's here. This one has bigger capacity, but it's more expensive. Usually, oh, this one actually needs employees. That's interesting. They should also probably have, wait a minute. It says here that it has maximum number of workers, amount of visitors. So, I don't see anybody that needs to work here. Am I missing something? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I don't see any workers, but this is churches. I think developers didn't invest a lot of time into, you know, dealing with all the stuff, you know, because there's no vanilla churches, so you can't really compare it to anything. Definitely not a cheaty mode. For more details, link in description of the video. Church Częstochowa 90s, large Roman Catholic church based on an actual real building constructed in the city of Częstochowa. Why is it ringing constantly? Okay. That's unfortunate. I'm not even pressing on anything, they're just continuing to ring. Okay, that's an interesting one. Looks like it has a long audio signal that you can hear it in the background. Oh, stopped. Large Roman Catholic church based on an actual building, like we said. Employs 15 priests and serves 150 people at once. Contains 3 versions: asymmetric with without and without driveway, and symmetric outer modification Pythagoras, idea for technical Carndonagh Seba, and version yada yada yada. Okay, all this good stuff. Let's see what they have. They look from the outside the same. They do have a driveway connected to it. If we go for roads, this one has a driveway. And this is, what, symmetrical, asymmetrical? Because they look pretty much the same to me. Is there a roof thing here? Yeah, there's a roof thing here. I'm not sure if this makes any difference though. There's a bigger area over here for some reason. I'm not sure what this is for, but yeah, they're a little bit different buildings. One of them has a road, one of them without a road, and one of them is symmetrical or asymmetrical, so you can probably just rotate it as you wish. Not sure why there's 3 mods, but there you go. Price tag on this bad boy is, if we go here, it's 35,000 rubles, which is quite realistic price. Link in description video. Wanderer 2006 and Dom Aeroflota Novosibirsk 1930. Dom Aeroflota, description in Russian. I will definitely butcher that, so I'm gonna skip that part. I believe that this works as an office building or a city hall, which is interesting. Actually looks a little bit more like a residential building. It does have this beautiful Aeroflot sign, which I think it's quite amazing. I really like the sign with the hammer and sickle and the wings. Building looks real nice. Is that Art Deco or something? I don't really know. But details on it on the rooftops is really great. You have the staircases down there, and then we have all of it looks really nice. Nothing to complain about, except let's see here. It has a road connection to it, but I don't think we need to have this one. But here I believe it acts like residential, like city hall. It does not have to have the road connections, but unfortunately it does have it. Bear in mind that it doesn't have any collisions, as you can see. That means you need to place it on a flat ground, or you're gonna have a floating building. So yeah, just flatten the ground, heads up, flatten the ground before placing the building. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? This is 24,000 compared to 27,000 of vanilla one. Even though this is smaller and simpler building than vanilla one, I think price is quite realistic. So not a cheaty mod at all. Link in description of the video. Right, we have Neb Aesthetic and the ZiL Administration building. Unfortunately, I am subscribed to it, but I can't access this building. I cannot find it anywhere. Potentially there was an issue with the mod. Hopefully by the time you're looking at this video, it's already resolved. Administration of the Oolykee automobile plant or ZiL was built in 1970. The real building is located in Moscow, Avtozavodskaya Street, 23. However, it was demolished in the autumn in 2023. Why? Okay, so 53-year-old building was demolished. There were laboratories and design offices in the steel bait of this building, and new cars under ZiL brand were designed here. The director's office were located in the upper floors of the tower. This is one of the first models, but it was lucky to be finalized and published. In-game presented as a city hall. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into this. I'm gonna tell you, this should cost 200,000-300,000 rubles. It looks like it's not really an efficient worker sink, only 250 workers, even though this, maybe it's efficient, you know, you need to employ all these people. So having it, it should be a factory administration building. Does it really look like the city hall, especially with the ZiL sign on the rooftop? Yeah, anyway, take that as you wish, and I cannot tell you what the price tag it is, but if it's like over 100,000 rubles, then it's definitely not a cheaty mod, because vanilla buildings are way cheaper. Anyway, link in the description of the video. Morcup and Carndonagh. It's a new map time again. This time the map is Carndonagh, Ireland. There is a good balance of land and water with some good places for building ports as well as spots for bridges. This should be fairly easy map that encourages you to build all across to reach resources. Map data is from the height map, yada yada yada. Now I'm gonna tell you straight away, I know where this is. I visited this area a few times. This is my favorite county in Ireland. I'm not Irish, but I live in Ireland for the last decade. This is County Donegal. It's one of the most beautiful parts of Ireland. All of these beaches that you see here, they are sandy beaches. Unfortunately, they go out into the North Sea, North Atlantic, so it's really freezing water all year round. Really cold, not really freezing, but yeah, unless you're used to those, definitely it will be challenging to overcome the temperatures. Right, so let's go and check out the map. So we're gonna press G, we're gonna go for a map. As you can see here on the top here, this is Malin Head. This is the very top of Ireland. Just if you ever wanna find it where it is, it's Donegal County, Ireland. And then you have down south here, you have Derry, city Derry, and then the capital, not really capital, the biggest city in the Donegal County is Letterkenny, and south from that you have a Donegal town, which I think is capital of the county, but extremely beautiful part of Ireland. Enormous amounts of sandy beaches, enormous amounts of sharp cliffs overlooking the North Atlantic. Absolutely stunning area. You can see the whales from here, not the country but the animals. You can see the dolphins, basking sharks, like a lot of wildlife. Extremely beautiful part of Ireland. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. Let's see the resources here. Coal is definitely not a scarce resource here. In real life it is. There are some bogs with the peat, but no, not coal. Iron, as you can see, you can find some. You can start with the steel industries quite fast if you make a city around here. Oil, again, Ireland is not famous for that, but you can find some. Uranium all the way north. That's going to be a little bit challenging because you have to build bridges or roads around the Soviet border. And then we have the bauxite that is also not really scarce. So probably beginning area of your first city or beginning city would be around here, where you have a couple of border crossings for import of electricity and export of the local goods. Absolutely beautiful map. And for more details, you have it in the link in the description of the video. I'm gonna say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.